Hello, my name is Vasily Tasenko, I'm a Russian attorney, but today the video will be not about the Russian legislation, but about the Russian holidays and different funny moments in Russia. The holidays celebrated by Russians have their roots in the Soviet past as well as in pre-revolutionary Christian traditions and even partly in ancient paganism. What are they? New Year's Day. This is beyond doubt the number one holiday in Russia. The traditions of its celebration are similar to Western Christmas but have their own characteristics. It's celebrated on the night from 23rd of December to 1st of January. Families decorate their homes, including the New Year tree, and children write letters in advance to the north to the kind old wizard Ded Moroz, that is Father Frost, the equivalent of Santa Claus in England or Père Noël in France, who places presents under the tree at night. The celebration begins on the evening of December 21st, when the whole family gathers around a set table. Of course, traditional dishes include Olivier salad, tangerines, sandwiches with the red caviar and champagne, although the New Year's table is not limited to them. 5 minutes before the New Year, the president delivers his speech on television and it ends with the chimes on the Kremlin tower at midnight sharp. This is the most solemn and magical moment of the holiday, which everyone is waiting for. Russians clink glasses and wish each other a Happy New Year. This holiday is especially loved because it provides about 10 days off from work and school. Russians usually celebrate the New Year itself with their families, while on other days during the holidays they visit relatives and friends and of course give gifts. Next holiday, Defender of the Fatherland Day. Observed on February 23rd, it was initially a holiday for men who fought in wars and defended the country, and now in fact praises all the men, young and old, connected with the army or not. It's also celebrated nationally. International Women's Day. This holiday takes place on March 8th, just like in other countries. Originally it was closely associated with the women's rights movement because on this day in the revolutionary year of 1917, factory workers took part in a demonstration in Petrograd, now St. Petersburg. And 4 days later, Tsar Nicholas II granted women the right to vote. While nowadays it's a celebration of femininity and tenderness and is also a day off in our country. The above two holidays haven't become like mirror images of each other, but for different genders are quite important for Russians, so be sure to congratulate your familiar man and woman on the corresponding day and give some gift. Victory Day, May 9, is a solemn holiday that praises the Soviet victory in the Second World War and commemorates victims of the war. Some people participate in parades, including the famous Immortal Regiment, flowers line, ceremonies, fireworks and other commemorations. It is marked with a day off work too in Russia. Spring and Labor Day. International Workers' Day exists in most of the countries all around the globe and occurs on May the 1st. No surprise, in the former socialist country this is an official holiday. Labor Day, often just called the 1st of May, and Victory Day are celebrated jointly in early May. There are few working days in between, so the beginning of this month is informally called May holidays. It's a good opportunity for Russians to go out to the dacha, that is summer cottage, and barbecue with friends. Russia Day. On this day in 1991, namely June 12, the Russian parliament formally declared Russian sovereignty from the Soviet Union. The holiday traditions of this day are yet to be set, although concerts are often held in the city centers on June 12. Christmas. Eastern Orthodox Christmas in our country is observed on January 7. This is due to the fact that until 1918 Russia used the Julian calendar, which at that time had a difference of 13 days with the Gregorian calendar. The dates have changed, but the traditions of celebrating Christmas on January 7th remains. However, neither Catholic or Protestants nor Orthodox Christmas are considered a nationality holiday. It's celebrated by religious people only. Old New Year's Day. Oxymoron No, as I mentioned, the Gregorian calendar accepted a century ago moved dates up by about 2 weeks, and the New Year, which had been celebrated earlier, moved to January 14. This is not an official holiday, but is jokingly perceived by Russians as an excuse to extend the New Year holidays and drink again. Easter. The traditions of celebrating Russian Easter are not similar to European or American ones. It is mostly a religious holiday. Its obligatory attributes are eggs and kulich, Easter bread. Maslenitsa, celebrated by all Eastern Slavs. Maslenitsa dates back to pre-Christian times and served to say goodbye to winter and to welcome spring. With the advent of Orthodoxy, it was partially adapted to new realities. But the holiday has retained some pagan rituals. For example, even in our time on Sunday, they burn an effigy of winter in bonfire in the street, which symbolizes farewell to the cold season, and also eat blini, that is thin pancakes, whose shape is associated with the sun. And of course, no Maslenitsa is complete without merry festivities with outdoor games. The date of Maslenitsa week celebration varies, but usually falls into February or March. My name is Vasil Tarasenko. Today is not about the laws. I wish you good luck. Bye.